na Jennifer Queen e kunto kwai. Oh. And just say who can be fast so I bet my pet time be able. Pacho muntie aha we there Jerry Tio Kasa manati.
Watching your bones so you know easy o gina about for maybe I want to me was so. I say all power. Akwano e store for power we all power na deputy CEO Bawo. Sign Queen. We met somewhere. The way you wake up early morning, in fact I see you on live every night and early morning you wake up and then you bath around 7:30 you still on TV. I mean to me yes no the post.
No the post. Otiminya. Jumade pa. Oko late night 10 11.
No the post. Obama. No the post. Me I want to post.
Bawu na on the post.
Who the pass them on a fire story headline.
Queen can ask him. I'm on the solution. Usoro machina say ojo na say what do you say? Mobi and you uchima.
Oba ya dwuma no obi ko twa chia.
That's solution no.
Nipa na da ho a obehu no.
Obube. Na say 15 minutes now. Maybe about 10 minutes now ojo ya obre no. Mobi mbo ahun. No jare ntem.
Be ma na ho dey from 10 minutes.
Say na
any on bad man no.
Any on bad man.
Maybe no. Me cut timer David. Me cut timer. David. Me cut timer o dey jare.
David 10 years.
No. How many minutes na o dey jare? How many minutes na o dey jare?
Ajari no dey on culture say dey akwe na ka no nipa no koye mienu on be che.
Oh David. Point ni say o say o jare anopa na. O jare anopa. Say na what na ye na o bre no. Na me say money solution. It's a solution to it. Why any fast come on. Money solution Obama.
I'm saying the way adwuma na see adi uti mo na too much. Obi da hokra on feel.
Enya ma bebre okra me hwe. Me so anopa kokasa.
Ani I was say atimeto ayi ne bi ma o. Ye top bath na e be etimi ama o say jacuzzi.
And go ask them sorry problem. Money proper solution.
No say now you guys.
In America no.
GBC breakfast show. GBC. By 5 o'clock.
No do.
Come and gift you. Like I mean wearing your makeup.
But sorry. But the all can be solution. I also sorry be form. On what sorry for now.
Solution me we are ko tia da ka jin ga no amame ana. I mean yema dwuma bo no brand.
Na say we deserve.
Money solution.
Say we deserve. We tia we deserve. On be here.
Mutiri den mu azan fa wo mo so.
Na mema wo.
Yo ba mo me fanya laptop me mpon. Dem za something too for them.
Na mema abotre right.
Na mema abotre. Ba men ko Emmanuel Alote. Oh, say enye 9 nem kwa.
10:30. Ene mun che 30 minutes.
30.
Kachire.
Ye negotiate 30 dey ntumi. Nti ye negotiate. Ebia ma yakwa bia 10:10. Eno kra menya omunya ntase.
10:10 say adenibra what 9:10.
Oh, say the akai dey mo dey aye adware ho asem tie no what dey come from adware.
Money solution.
Okay, Emmanuel Alote our hadote atnasia no pewko sama edema NDC na oye enya so tum parliamentary candidates ayegusu a ye twen appointment amatete bibi o ho a say ba bi omode ne kono eye ntia na eche. Oh yes. Omo small shop I be high bit my coffee. Aye.
So omo special breakfast omelette.
Na yeba. Tuesday for never.
Me say dem ha wan so ayen check unko.
So kobi. So na owa kasa yenya introduce no bo introduce no Honda. Dada.
Apetesi yenya advert nzoton no.
Jennifer Oforiwa Queen, deputy communications director na as a member dema.
Me member.
Deputy Communication Director. So Kasa de MPP.
Two-term national executive.
Who a member of MPP?
Me a member of MPP.
And I'm Deputy Communications Director and a member of MPP.
One of Nama.
Oh, you know, so bad. As a man of Pamane, who free by
money solution. Solution.
How much has a recommended name, Mama? But you can introduce you a Penny Henry Asante. No movement for change. Alote
Obama.
But ye ne nshase oboko.
Na mamifa akonya winsu enchia. Ahwefo nyina native for on the NG Broadcasting Network. Na minchia ya studio no pe michi obia. Special one Koma Queen. Namimbo na engine mumpe solution money. How much ya?
Magazine more problem.
Or Jaria or Breno.
Oui.
Baby. And to me one.
Obayama, voice no more sending message now. Idea Mohwaba said they will come and bath her for free. Now
I wish you have more messages.
What could you say? Assassin and Sadaho. Yes, see her. I see him free and yet in chance yet when she had the gate at one. And you'll be the Agatuano. You'll be the Agatuano.
Assassin be at Nahoka.
Maminchia and Yas Otumfour. I no pay. One mamma no more share on the pay. If you program no. Yeah. So for Bawku, ya boy empire, where you camping the beer, or bomb pie, or say a 20 bottom at the boy party. I friend Archbishop Charles Mills, and no pay or so show or chiao. That I may chan any bush and phone answer. Naminchia or John Domani Mahama. Ekusua a bomb pie, send me and canoe. Na Omana Honde not to me and fan Lady Ghana. I mean Sanchia, Miami Menso, Dr. Valerie Soya. No pay me channel. Obama, Bawku issue, no. I think we've gotten to a point that we have to call a spade a spade. Regardless of say political parties, whether MPP, Eshekonabi, NDC, Eshekonabi, or pushing their man. Sebi. Yeah, etik Bawku also. We must know say a year is for us. And we will bear the brunt. What you say? Because I still cannot understand, say, I'm told it's about 50 years. Meaning, say,
100.
Meaning, say, Ewo and Sana, Ghana Grenya, independence.
Yeah.
So, why? What are we looking for? And when I say, Obi Bisaya, say, this chieftaincy issue, no, say, if our any cry was our area, what do you stand to benefit? Because of that, you don't mind, say, youth, they will take guns and knife and kill each other. Then I don't know, you become a chief over what? You're a leader over human beings. Wow. And don't you know, Oko America cry say, if any say Ghana for Mutio cry to me a grouper and elect a leader. Your leadership is over what? Human beings.
Yeah.
America crown any area, but me group be or Mutio Amasi so and so group or Muchamani or Monidani. So if you don't have people, can you be a leader? And he said 2 fashions, and I said 3 fashions, whatever number of fashions, who are you going to lead? So I think it's about time the people who are there themselves should know. Say what we are doing, MYN. Yana say a chrono, said development. Because Obama, and when I said I'm bizarre one of the stations say me a medical officer.
Yeah.
And I say post me to Bawku, I'm a corner. Never. Say my brother, a doctor, and I say see a post now. Never. Ebia mesim I connection they will take him to a better place. And the doctors will not be willing to go there.
Yeah.
Nurses will not be willing to go there. Other medical officers will not be willing to go there. What are you doing?
The courts were closed.
Yes, in Timu hospitals, nothing will happen. Say, who a police officer? Let's say you see a post to that place, because they are gunning down the police officers. Nobody wants to go there. If you say, we are philanthropists, you want to go and do investment there. Banks, MBA branches are. So day in, day out, you are pushing your town to become a ghost town, a dead town. That's the whole thing. And who will suffer? It's you. Sebi say ebia ohono otumenya ebusiasa sebi cheap we sit down. If you move to that from that place you come to Kumasi and I say Techima event is Brekum no Techima Brekum Kumasi and Accra, you buy the land. Do you have that amount of money to buy the land? Is it if so if you cannot stay there and you come here, you suffer. So I think the people there must call for peace. And here I say I'm preaching peace and more. Because you stand to lose a lot. Over crisis here, Masal, to live in a crisis is easy. To live in Kumasi is easy. Rent issues. I don't think you want to leave it and come and struggle in Accra. And I say so almost all the social medicine, nobody is willing to go there. Clinics are not being open, doctors are running away, nurses are running away, everybody is running away. So who is willing to stay there with you? So who's assassin? Wow, it becomes a ghost town. So I don't know. I think that the people must sit down. Wow. If somebody can't we even rotate chieftaincy? If can say fear we and I say group we no for this tema. So we can have a lot of solutions.
But this is not like the Tamale Diana one family, different gates. No, when a different two ethnics and as tribes. Bawku for no Mampusi and Afe Kusasi. And it's a Obakaso in rotation. I know crowd. Inti ohine no pe omu tradition no. Ohine be free him fa. Mampusi Kusasi. A battle for who is the owner of the land. You see, so exactly what I'm saying. See, we have A group and B group. A feels say assassin media and I'm being who stranger who buy me man be tonight. Ain't for that matter no. You should rather be under me. And I make us say, nobody, see, when you know your oral history, nobody put it in the book. Book be a new one, prove say A bands and a B, and I say B, a stranger, me man, baby, etna. There's no document to prove it. So to bring peace, say A will live for 10 years, sir. Now could be. But that's yes, what I say assassin media. And a major at Nasa, who say I feed the documents being a HSA. And if you read history very well, nobody came from this place. Nobody came from the soil. That's my point. Obi baby and I buy. Yeah. So if you are the first to acquire the place, that's maybe a second now. It doesn't mean the land belongs to you. No, the first is the first and a bear acquire. But did you bring the land? Baby, I will free Ebano or the land every or buy na. Where they catch your moment? Exactly. Point in said no. My point in say. Mekoswa afatu ekumwa. The end result is say Cronenberg ghost town. Yeah. Because nobody is willing to go there. I've told you, say, we are my brother. And as my sister, I say we are nurse. And they are posting me there. I'll tell you to sit in the house. Because I can't wake up in the morning and say, Bia, I'm blasi start clinic now so can be. So you are preventing people from coming to that place. Doctors, nurses, police officers, military, fire service, investors. I don't know then what are you creating? Ghost town. Wow. So I always say, no matter how long people will go into it, I hear Frewono. Say say you give peace a chance. How am I to not work? It will not work. Never. If you have not made up your mind, say, Charlie, what at all do we gain from it? In the end, it will never work. Yeah. No amount of talk. Wow. You must agree. Say no. Say no. Look, I can tell you stories about Accra. Some of the names I bought Accra in that is not the actual name. By Mubaye, for instance, name of Honina Otumfour. On say they are teaching into clans. Yes. And the name belongs to Sujo Honina Otumfour. Two different. Yes. And those days now, Fulani for bar Osuona, they were wearing their cattle. And they told the master, you can't do it over here. Into Moon cut aside, and they move you to Nima. And yet, Nima, I was saying you, a ni man, ni town. And the Nioti on your friend ni, and I'm going to name. Wow, that's how it goes. But and no koa say, or Hinibia, it may be an issue, but we have the right to force and make sure say, if you are or Nima. But Ukoyana sent to Kwaba, what do you gain? Na heading. Madina, and Yamadin now, a hoya lang quantana, a la for assassi. Wow. And we better now name in Madina and I cannot. Some time ago, not la chief, or one Marina no year. So they went there to install a new chief. It became an issue with the settlers. But you have to find a nice way to solve it. Because maybe the home will say, come and raise a cat. And I say, it's for you. And we can fight. We can decide to fight down because and document the BHS But I don't know again, what do you gain? Another place it Mamobi. Mamobi is not a Muslim word. A statement. Old town people, Mamobi. Okay. Wow. But they came to settle and made like a Muslim area. Again, they can go and evict everybody from that place. Say, yeah, but we are not in the question. What do you gain? All the companies are movie. Currently, companies in but the youth are unemployed. Wow. So the people must give peace a chance. Okay. Because no amount of
You see, let's not say and party A, NDC, SHM, MPP, I don't know the idea, no, it's about your town. It's about you and your people. Wasasi. Look, there are many policies at Yediba. They say, Nia Ora Mahama, a pound to mass just this Saturday. Feeding Ghana. Now, oceans who are the northern side, they are blessed when it comes to farming.
Yeah.
Also, more trees, they have more herbs and straps. Those social trees, so they have the land for most of the farming. If you have come together and say, let's tap into it. Yeah, do you have vegetables? Tomatoes, pepper, jenny, all those things, You can do all those things. Namu Pushi said, let's bring factories there to convert whatever I are producing into maybe I can be stored for long. These are the things I expect the leaders and the youth over there. Than to take gun say, we me na me ba first. Oh yeah, you are settler. Me na me ba settle na. Anyway, there are Ghanaians who are occupying places in America. I know Ghanaians who have bought lands in America. They've created a family over there. Does that mean Americans should come and eject them and all that? Look, Uko into American Casano. The real owners of America are the Red Indians.
Yeah.
Wow. The Red Indians, they own America. And they are when you watch their skin in it. But you see, the entire country has come together. We have formed a state. So you have the Spanish, you have the British, then you have the French, and so on. And until now, you have the Spanish towns like Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and all those things. You have the French names and all those things.
They live in harmony.
They have come together to live. We don't have the time to do it. And the Red Indians, and away are the people who settle first. Sebi, Obano. All the Sasibai. Baby, I was free by. Did you carry land to that place? You came to meet it. Okay. Let's just live in peace. It doesn't matter who becomes the chief first. And I believe the rotation will work.
Okay.
Oh, now so look, I keep saying, say until say a bit na in pizza. No amount of talk will settle it.
Right. No amount of talk and a bit must settle the issue of Bawku conflict. Jennifer, Queen, for you.
I'm watching. No, I'm in Mr. Santa. My first time meeting him.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm in Chairman. No, I'm in Chairman. Who's baby? I did not corner hoye.
Aye, Sana Mete.
Who are near the nurse?
The man who will be there, but Honorable Alote is a man of integrity, so humble and generous. I just love him.
And you can't take
the best person to lead us in a Nyaso tomb all the time. But please tell him that we understand where he's going. He shouldn't forget some of us who took the risk to help him during the 2024 elections. He understands what I'm talking about. Alote for MP. We Jacob so too.
Last week, as a man, I'm kind. So, see a man, baby, in Yabu to baby at the moment, some boys over so two boys.
No problem, no.
They say now you get young for letter, you don't want it.
I started by
a dear and Sana, Yen Sway at her. Tuesday, Tim, the old dear, have you. On functionality, Kofi
Tabora say on social was say greetings to you, Honorable. Please tell him. So we love him so much.
No, correct.
And I promise him that surely he will win the seat in 2028.
Your candidate, I answer the member. It will be a couple
okay.
Now, what to say?
Mehoyapa.
Yet you will dad down.
Actually, me bata me some me spiritual, you know. Me say me jari ahwe nkame. Who know jari award.
Oh no. No, Bawku sense. Baby, I honorable to the fire into all them main force about my kind and you may be. On my Ghana, you say it will be harmony, so can harmony on. Or don't any my papa crowd or no Ghana flag. Oh, baby, no, it's so gentle. It's more when we are for baby. When we are for baby, it's so hard. Yet tribal sentiments. What follow my yes. Because what can be as now can we answer?
Yeah.
What can papa answer?
Or mining in our unia.
Be I you mean in terms of Ghana flag, will be. What is a more be able. A dear, a didn't talk about a do universe party too. A year, I hear some. Monya
Jennifer Mike and a crabby mamma. Good, yeah. I mean, much. Aha.
Sir, I hear a home sense some, and I offer our union in our Ediaba.
Yeah.
And I won't for a very long time. Yes. And I'm a boy. And tea say, yeah, I'm on your phone. You're quite one same phobia was some more central for Mubisay. Mebaho. You're qua na ye no mkodi nkoma ba bia tribal way den tokwa bapa na ye nkoya amanyosem wo obe try so obe kambo mo ntimi sometimes there are issues me obetimi ni menya issue because na minim so oni mi wo issue na bia madam fono no o yes o come see jai to solve by itself.
Yes,
there were a lot of issues and one can say by itself because ni part trans obe hu no kre no na wo hu say from so kra no waye de ni se na nko na wo kra ye de eko ti ne mabo ejai na saba we no age sem panimfo bom ebam enu nti na mampani ho no kakra no meka so waye ade kire say wo de na ni to fom no afre Otumfour na say tu because wakabida wo say ko 4 time wo na siesie ya na ensensam no ena nne no wo tie na echi so say opem so ba baby wo bia me chia na lope o so opem so ba onfa ne nansi fom no siesie which me wo make ni mu gidie say obetumi aye daye enam nam social media roba bi wo no o kasante kasa pa o say wo twi ne wo say wo kwapem twi wo fanti twi wo asante kasa ene wo mfante ni western region mfante so ne ade but we dey o tie asante mem no o kasante kasa wo say wo nim ade kuro nti a e was Otumfour ne fa na say omra media asem na say more or less no person o kire say onim nyansa sene mampani a ono ka say onkodi asem it's such a person who tim so free either obey mampusi ana akusase and wo ka say onhia etu ye oni people they take delight in so obi no obi kura nkasa obi no obi ikun obi no obi bo atwede ogu
bi 100% kwaginam
da bia anto kwaginam wati ase na amo no so ne honhom no bayi ne de no mfa nwe namba ne ma otibide ye no tie no metie nam so ebe say rubber unim red because unim red and some or to work kana nya de fa kwam ye yi opim so mu aso onkotena adwam no oni asa wo fi some mpani wan rank obaka so no nkodi asa which I know say de meka say me woni mu gidi no ba be ye bada de ba ko ne say wo kai say mpani video no ho wo ye ka obom to an ko say MPP nko aba na akon ne ne ma ye de sisi ade no so ho dada so onya ko kasa apene say ya ko che kutupa metimi atena kasa fidie so no maka kire wo say wonim say minu anu malotemu ye campaign ama kusasefo a wo my Ghana because omo my Ghana ebi wo ba bi bebre wo ba ya santimam kura de ye obi bia bi wo ne ye wo my mbobo anu ye wo mizongo so ti ase ye obi bia bi ye de e wo so hu nti wo kokasa na de ye campaign omo to obetia ye pa because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o ye mamprusi I'm not trying to be a tribal wayward but omo gina so ye campaign tia ye pa ma omo piasem even omo kura bi omo ye fearful me ka say fearful bi omo ye mama nyofo because of akoni ntini they voted against us say yes as say oba e fofi anto ata oni amuna ba mo osume nan ni hwentokwa asa start eti akon na hu ne sane ne ma na ye no questions na me say mo nsentwro for mo misaye no e na be ka kiro mo bisa kwan ya atuo no fa so small girl call
atuo no
mo bisa NDC abako MPP aba akọ aba NDC akọ asa aba na cap both parties min ka ba akompa chomo obi anyima no nsiboni mo bisa kwan atuo no fa so ko me ka atuo edoso mo bisa
atuo mo season ne atuo a enya nkwala atuo
nti ye de na fa esuma seko ye ni security ye ni customs wo kwan se mo wo customs ye loadu da bia ya so bi die tan ya so bi terms ade pass ye wo mfidie pa nke de kan kwekwekwekwa yes die nwura ne ne makora wom say unim red abetu nwura yase a esi ama ye ntimi nka ho asem atuo na mo nsentro for some start bisa say atuo ne ye dan ne timi foro kosoro because minimum say esoro minti say obi manufacture too and any local weapons that they are using IS excavator edidi we edi sensu ye de baport wa nya nipa ne hwem esensan what be questions how they be dey of course ye nim say de ya akwan ye de tu ensuo no mo ne ade but ne dwumadi e bedi ne nya be wura kuro mu ko be bibi fofora na mboa
of course
eti mo sentrofo na wosamuti fatom ho so ebisa se etuo no eye de na ko both party NDC MPP CPP because mo kono bia political party that the person belongs to eti etuo ne de na kokan omonsa enkomo no bo ho ye ntimi nka na kasafidie so but ye besro ye nyina o my Ghana na ye wona no ani ni bibia ka ho obi as we speak o my bia wa ye ku wo na man so oni ani gem because to no so ne nsuru gem ne to essence apampa essence eja so onim said the next minute obi bi so betimi ayede ayi na free ho anamboa
sa
owura ya oba mampani swearing in wo ba hu ni security or the bag but say ye senka mamra mu no say de nka wa ye cool nke ni say ontimi nko African we particularly ye o mafree ko wasnya
yes
but obai o my Ghana ya anya na obi ansesnity no obi anya na bi o sa call back but krobia o my cool so o my na say be pem sa abere ye ka say o my Ghana ne yetimi atintima gina ho be pem sa abere o dia ho je abatan Any of my baby at an area, my back cross, I can was our cross a guamay. Now, be this year. It means that on my gun, as soon as one better now, ye among your semi year tunchenya. Obia a bob near river say Yamanus. And this Indian people no much cook, and this Indian people no much beer, no more her way better way and say. Sometimes not my bet near the cry my.
Yeah.
It's a football to me, can you boom dear? I don't hear Sanya man. Niam put his money into consideration. Say, you knew might be apart from my Ghana, and mind you. More like a Cebu Kumasa Quadasu, Mr. Santi Judy. Namitis how Janshi. Who wants ambulance and a fire service in the real. What monsieur ye do no one so for lie, so for lie, Eshe, Quadasu Bola. Or best son, your free ball like a Sima Drew Santas, I drew a so for lie run about, and it said, it's a bahono no fun for Janawas here. It is young to a numinum frasia. In your bema, yes, what shirt I bought, what colored tire for us are the toa. I will tell you on all train appointment, Mr. Santos, watch out. So, said your Huno, young woman better, I said, you who know. Sran your best almost almost for 2 move from. I send be anywhere, yet the second. A chamu. I send be no, I didn't finish that. You didn't did your dying. And now, you didn't know what you done. But what you say, I check. Eh, dear body, I see we say or no. Don't want me part with a suggestion and make more for the Brema Meso. Or want me negotiate, say, any and come on proceeding with the Anakas, that's in Swabation.
And I'll take an about
an honorable when I say outside with all and Kayan Trase, no negotiation.
Yes.
What you say, think away the cacra. Minim de Mr. Santa Becca. You're a lieutenant. Fantastic. It's in Kenya. Say, one says, I am home. It's the other no one coming to a conclusive way. Say, okay, Kusasi phony dear. Move bedin fear me, and I bedin fear 9. Ye free one near my way swab, and I say, Kusasi ni Diana, Sabiameton and Safrana, Naman Prusin is a swab. Near Nada, net Sabay, Dias, me suggestion, me making on. Say it to me, and I think, say, a Diasum Yaba, say, police in near Bonitou. Where you channel a police penny bao. I'm a papa crowd ya whom it say no cra. Ako say, or mujaya, or your recruitment of a form more. Obi a woody will say will be an above for walk on here. Which is self and Michigan security move papa no. Oga can I am the Mrs. say no cradia. Okay,
watch him. Say a honor because of Entokwanintino. You to me recruit you more into the security. Says no corner of farm proceeding is salary a Kusasi. Mema Metias no Casa or Kakasana or Kakus Casa or Common Plus or Kadagata. Nina Crasala or Casa be house at the no need didn't come. One, eti or my Yaniani at here. Sakobasa yent me recruitment or more. A bus also a developmental way na ye and no market, sir. Cause ye baby or Hamo Beseno. Marco police way Marco Seho, a soldier for way no Marco Seho, police car nature, none of your city park police from you know, Sanabia, or my issue way say share arm robbers. Combo commono. On say I bet coincide with way and Tokwano. It's one cannot believe say arm robbery. Through arm robbery now, police for now and part of the war. That's a part of the war. And a facade. So you put all these things into conclusion. And you see, Nipa Cratchman should be do baby a Ujimu. It will be our bread, what transfer when you pay woo, Nipa Namon Sasso, or your name where Mukra did demony idea. I think sometimes you give up. Sir, my bread, me and I'm Casamako, whom you met Nas Yanum, Asumbuano, and Fasum. I'm saying you meet me a count one. Very simple and short, free horse. I really love this woman's confidence. Click, Nedia, or they buy no. I
remember the understanding.
I dear change, just as the beer, Mrs. Some messages, my summer year can cry, won't can be a day. Timodium who about Quamuntimina.
So I'll consume more damn though.
Me who be though.
No, run a dross. No, run a dross. Me
who be. Ah,
not your bad day. Your bad day, no movie.
Is Asante? Bawku, they say, ya can't bread. Ewana Peja, Ewana Quada, they say, and to quay 100, Udia. Yanshe Munchi Mukaka.
Send a die and a chair, it's actual phone, you know. Monsieur Damas in the Modia Mobile. Oh, Obama, say dynamics, no, say Yantia say from the Bawku, okay, and the Becanatra. Ntoka Ubiampe.
Yeah,
meaning so what unim Bokodia.
Makohoda na me minimum more history.
Well, my political terrain is region be a constituency behind new or my more minimum. Bawku conflict. Didn't you? I didn't need in the far by. Historically, so historical facts now and evidence. British colonial masters need to get. As I said, yeah, sure. Mampusi for and Anna. Migratory fee, the Bewa Palace. And of course, that time, no Kusasa for. According to historical method, almost fee, Burkina Faso.
Okay.
And through migration, and I'm buy. A friend Kamali, nothing to that. Bewa
paying for.
Be every baby. No, dear, listen. What's the dynamics of the northern sector? Dynamics. You have to understand the dynamics. So what I say, almost check Bewa. I say,
okay.
And I Bewa no, Nairi controls our areas in the British colonial masters, pre-colonial era.
Yes.
And I'm say, tribal sentiments, send a bit, in every societal norm.
Yes.
And in the British for no, Eddie Mampusi for no, send your Mampusi for one, or Mosi for you now.
Yeah.
Other tribes will who call Yampanduri, a whole lot of things. But the critical question, no, acquire between the Mampusi for now, almost the owners of the land, as again the so-called migrants now, Burkina Faso, Kusasi for. That's the whole dynamics. Yanfanto to the AC and Grofo 1996. Confirm to when I see
Kokomba Nanumba. Yeah.
Similar sentiment. Similar nothing region. I'm on off. Yes. I'm on off. So a similar sentiment. I hear this semi, but at least almost the passion not to change. And I a honor at least you boy some more. The ACC is one. My fan say a yomon kwam to go. Me fan say no number upper is for Ntokwa. Minya. Kumasi air metropolis. Accra air metropolis. Okay? Sekendita kradi. E si Bawku se si aya. Ebe trigger dia ba Kumasi. Ebu chef o. Ebe trigger dia ba into
Edu Agbobloshi.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you ABC. Into a national disaster. I was say hwene. My fan say ye nuanum Kusasi for ne Mampusi for ne nyam. No. Yes, serious repercussion, very, very serious.
Me no. Me first me feel the war near a brandy be a me talk name tree one ho. Sala be a drew or the area ho. Na okosi ne papa ho. Oba. Me said to do name your friend Nuru Shata Nuru. I'm not phoning in the power blick my area. Okosi ne papa oba oni ni mi no mo bo mo tu ku.
Jesus.
Oh,
they'll kill you.
Bawku,
They'll kill you. A very serious.
Free or no now? Is this how this thing? I dare to hear see a bonny to a kunama.
Just like that.
Picture said in other year. Yeah, and for Mohe.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean of it? What do you get?
And I'm saying, a man untino.
Absolutely.
As a boo, a tree, baby.
Why you so 8 hours? What do?
Absolutely. 2012. Me nipa ayarga.
Yeah.
So no fi.
Oh yeah.
Junior no.
Yeah.
Hassan
ayarga.
Hassan. You call Bawku. You call mu fie. It means a very beautiful kinship. Dynamics near fe pa. Sa time no an nan man ntokwa bi esi wo Nyampanduri within the confines of the region. So obe papa ya ndebugiri. Pedifo efisa region no. Anka wo say ye come omo kapom na ehwe na bibia eto ye but e ba ne sa na bo say na mo take size. The armor conflict now is so difficult to say. Queen Kasembi, etu no efi na eko.
Emisa afenonimi enu.
Yes, don't forget say Bawku shares border with Togo. And then Burkina Faso. Insurgents no ebe fitimi efi ho.
Exactly.
That's a very critical area. Within the last few years, from 2021 till date, nipa 300 and a war conflict. 300 people.
2021.
Yeah, till date.
Imagine 4 years.
And these are the numbers on record.
And you the whole record.
Exactly. Official. 300. Okay. Be it as it may. So what can we do to resolve this issue? A honor na me for say, and I'm is in the right direction. Whether we like it or not, Ashanti Kingdom, very strong, worldwide. That is a must, whether you like it or not.
Of course.
We have 3 kingdoms in the world. The British Kingdom, the Sokoto Kingdom, and the Ashanti Kingdom. These 3. And then that is how it is.
So Obia Nigana how dispute is
there be a dispute.
And there's a Amampeni in his wisdom. Mr. Mika, British for anniversary. When they invited him from Ghana. Asante. In the world global history, okay, nobody can do without that. Asante is a great kingdom.
Yeah.
And the chieftaincy in that region is known all over the world. There was one other chieftain, Zulu, in South Africa.
Yeah.
Zulu, because of some certain dynamics, of course, was Zulu, British colonial, South Africa.
Yeah.
They are a combination of British. British, Danish, all of them combined. And they tried to suppress the Zulu kingdom. It was only Ashanti and then Queen Amina of Zaria who resisted the British infiltration.
History no man na de share net han.
Ashanti kingdom. Ashanti kingdom Ashanti kingdom British for British for and take it over. So in the historical antecedent. Time Ashanti the Sagranti War any British for no colon not the southern sector support to British. Yeah.
Almost secure refuge under the British against the Ashanti.
In this case, no, whether we like it or not, in the wisdom of the president, no, who said the Ashanti kingdom, no, why should he forget it? We shouldn't forget it. Because Udu Bewa Palace, Nairi, respect Ashanti Hini, and his respect is so high. Ukona so usually they send your tradition F. NJ. So, and these are sectors, no. I didn't know what saying to be. Madam, feel say at the national level, say Security Council, no. Ebetanasi need the nice form. Na ye political inclination if you more. Obi bekas and Crofano say any omokasa. Yes, you talk to them, but underlying factors, no. Assassin. Assassin no any problem, no. Assassin no any problem, no. Say into me, I sure say. You better now suggest too much suggestion be saying day. Rotation. It is more dangerous. Yeah. Do you know why? Rotation and like far be talking about.
Okay.
Abudu and then
Abudu said that done this.
The issue was that Sabudi no idea send okano. Uwa na Adania ba and the first yana. Odi ade no. Okonwurum okofum. Wama biom. No Abudu. It's just a traditional film. And I bar and Danny. You want and Danny. So Ebeka baby. And Abudu Sabai. Abudu by the last one by and Danny no. And now almost a shadow.
2001.
Yes.
So
watch I Indian solo.
Tomo ejano kwan.
Ani so buja no kwan no.
On say ade ne yana say.
Yes.
Ebi wa jen say the more momo gate ne he na che na more powerful.
More powerful.
Really? That's what I heard yesterday.
Assassinating. We went there. I went there. We were in the palace.
What change has come to the area?
No, so change.
So just now what
it's
easy. It's not that easy.
Now say AI no. AI working over this. I'm saying seriously.
Which are not powerful.
No, because even in some homes no. Yeah, wo ebi ana papa no e worry mami nsa. Nti ye wo rotation. There were gates, even within
yes.
Even in your Ashanti kingdom, no. Say you will fear
move from my
from Hano Eko. That's the same thing. Oh, back Greater Accra. The same thing. You will fear a movie. The same house. I found Pano. But money worry means inti when in Imba, we are when so. Inti every Hana Ebahan and I didn't talk on the buy, you know. But who come Supreme Court, you know. Your release say these are the 4 gates that the Lord can say every year.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that even in Ashanti Kingdom, no, one family doesn't become the Otumfour. Say every year.
Of course,
the same thing America, no. So the same way, no. But Ebi and Oyoko for no, Ebi and Papa.
Okay, it's a family, no.
Family, no. Yes, it's one family. Last Santini, no, is from a different family as compared to when Mebuana.
Well, your tradition. Your tradition.
You are talking about the gates.
But now, I can say Asante or other clan is a corner for
no.
Exactly.
Abula clan.
Yeah.
They bring Gamanche.
Okay.
But within Abula, no, Messi,
families.
Since my papa worry be 3, 4.
It's different from your tradition.
And it's Yokono. It's not one family. Asantini.
Well, it owns a matrimonial.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Due to the matrimonial process, you know. So Bakaya, the saying, Papias, almost a ball and to win to me. What is it? He was the legitimate heir to the but Ashanti Kingdom, no tradition, Senate, a bit different from the novice.
My point is, say, matrimonial cry. What you are saying is, say, Mami we ewu mema miensa. Se Bawku na se oni obima. Second child will follow. Third will follow. Is that the case? No.
The elderliness in the system.
Yes.
Exactly.
In the elder system, the elderly can come from a different
family. Let's spread
it.
These are laid down. The northern sector, the person will say, the northern sector is more of a land issue.
Over 100 years and they have not laid down anything by law.
100 years. In the 17th century, the Mampurugu clan it take you over 17th century 1672 so almost dynamics different yeah. If you drive you ask yourself what effort is government even making in this sector na me bibia nyamare ho say asase tra na da ho ye betwa Jesus harvest season planting season ansana ya den we are in advanced nation. Irrigation is 24/7/7.
So I don't know my mental projects. Yes. Akono ni ade nto koya. Why we beka say we am away. We beka say
investment. You who like to go invest na bia mo kwa mo send man.
Foreign investor be be ba akon we cause they are reading on the internet.
But let's make it clear say there may there nyina ya ken kan kakra ye ntimi kase edi. The people there don't care about the development.
They don't care.
The war, they care more about capturing my land.
Assassin,
okay.
Assassin, it's in who is superior.
You can't even do anything with it.
Just
say you're fighting. My father says, "I resolve this issue." My
point is, the settlers are also not giving up. As compared to New York, and America say, that's my point. Because per history, OBF baby in a buy. Nobody came from the soil from this place. OBF baby in a buy. No, but Obano. And they be out there to say by now.
Forget
everybody came from somewhere. I'm coming. So say no. When you understand from that angle, say. We all came from somewhere. First, until I came to meet you. But let's understand and live, and let's set some rules. Say, like I'm saying, we now we only. But if you want to tell me, say, like you are saying, nobody sees me as but a settler. So once I don't see myself that way, it will be difficult for me to believe. Say, what now? First. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Then you know it be so. That's my point.
Get the dynamics. So one dynamics. It will be very difficult to be talking the way we are talking.
Exactly.
I'm telling you. Look, very simple BB. I was saying don't forget one thing. The vastness of your land shows how powerful you are. I'm telling you.
Livestock.
You go there. Years ago, we went 2004. These are the wives of the chiefs. Young lady, about 6 years. No, no, so she's also a wife. But potentially, no, on your sexual partner.
On your answer.
Or yet, Obia per se, or then the baba, due to prestige.
No, that's what they are saying. It's also a different issue altogether.
Say, or him, no,
I've made a time.
Or him, no, ever fear, Edin is have a toast one.
Yes.
Wouldn't prestige, oh, my Gamayo. Until we understand the dynamics of the region.
I think too complex. The best person I'll bet me I can't say no.
The problem is too complex. This you see, we are rather then there's no solution. What is complex? What is complex?
No. I'm fine for nothing. I'm question.
Everywhere.
Mami musa question. Exactly. Israel and Palestine.
Whatever is going on. Like we said, whatever is going on. And Bawku as in a cano. A idea is potential everywhere. Yes, I said to you, who say, yes, everywhere. My point is, as blacks, we must understand whichever way, whichever way, they are undercurrent, which are they are undercurrent, baby. My point is, so that we live together and fight for Niama, it will bring welfare to the people. It's not about this thing, no. Complex. And I say, bottom line, Obi Ebano. Bottom line, we say, Obano. Oh, the land, Ebayana.
Mama, alote sa de ne de sa Yamrana yede bu oman no. Yaje atum say the ways of acquiring land e Ghana no. Eye conquests. Yes. And a fair settlement.
Exactly.
This is accepted.
And Obi ba untimi ka so de asase by onya vacant land. Na settle one in the family boy. Eye ne dia. Enu nti na obi atimi aka say aha eye kowu ne dia.
Ono kura ko adia
asase. Which of them are the settlers? Who see there's no settlers?
That's
the point. Because Nyawoka said Obi Eba in the 17th century, is by aura. No document says it.
That's the point I'll make here.
That's what they are saying.
My pastor said that's the good argument. Point that you made. Say, see, I know say I quite try to say we mun be can settle have faith.
No, I'm just showing. Say,
and yes, I am to me solve it.
Well, sure. Bottom line is they must come together and agree. We need the peace to live. No, I don't want to say. My opinion said, let's not make it a complex situation. It's difficult to solve.
Yeah, but who can say let them cut? Me catch say, I don't know your understanding of the territory. So, look, Ghana Traditional Council, even in this area, you will Lamanche, and I'm your garment.
No, let me come. Let me explain that side. Let me explain that side.
What you coffee up and down?
The point is that every state and every region and the way the system works.
Yes.
Maybe Ashanti region, the entire Ashanti region Otumfour is in charge, and some part of BA or whatever. When it comes to the Ghana one, there are clans, and even the Gamanche, we have 7 clans.
Yeah.
Only one clan select Gamanche. And so Gamanche is for the 7 clans. Uko Usua, they are a traditional council on their own. Uko La, same. Nungwa, same. Deshintema, the same. You see, so Gamanche doesn't extend its powers to those areas.
But Gamanche, one day, sorry, or extending the powers to another area.
My point is that why do you want to do that? In this case, there have been litigations and laws. So these facts have been established by law.
Yes.
So why do you want to extend and go against the law? That makes it illegal.
Yeah, establish it.
That's the point I'm making. So many years, what prevented us from sitting down to establish the laws around it?
The number of efforts.
There is a white paper from the British colonial government.
What efforts are making?
White paper.
Efforts are making
to this war.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Just because of market day. We don't face a market day. Na yena was say this am one. And I didn't win no buy.
I didn't know. What
you are best Anyway.
They understand what is happening.
That's 1 acre maybe I'll be 100 meters of that land. Who is any way no. Would you have my better?
It's for certain.
More than what we can say here.
It can be solved. And the people must agree that we want peace.
To a conclusive way.
They must agree.
Because you call PRC and Paris, you know. When they are lotte, the Abano, you say, but to ECG and water. And the amount for just justified. You say, you do lights in Sweden, Grabba.
Obama. To be frank with you,
5 minutes.
Yes, electricity in water I to be until there's nobody who is happy about incrementing a day ban from the PURC. And you know, Nkromo can say, they are supposed to regulate and make sure said the systems will work. The ECG as an institution will work and stand very well. Ghana water the same. In this buying field say the amount no more too soon. If our buying will give subsidy, it's up to the government. But this is how they will go. Now you see, sometimes energy sector has a lot of issues. Mix thermal and hydro. Jennifer Mumba question the oh no, you see, for the 8 years, you never added 1 megawatt in that mix. Nothing. And I think so investment I think ye wo hono nso ya nye hwe niema ye cry from for ECG and then 1,300 plus of the containers in Iran. It's a serious issue. And no crampo I'm told say omu breach procurement limited by 7.3 billion. Cut the monies. And I think so Obama, you agree with me say ECG in terms of managing the revenue collection also omunyade power bia dey more omunyina no about 40% goes waste Nigeria aka 60 and 38% so about 40 eco waste. If you have all this nothing so easy so omoto can you also from Bawku and VRA and Greco in dollars more time in cities until you have the exchange rate fluctuations so you affect you. So the sector is saddled with a lot of problems. Now saying on say any light off, light off one face will come, one face ember. Now can you sir? Point in said, do you think as a new government, NDC government, or Mama will be happy say, yeah, Bayana, can we have a lot of problems? A lot of things might be fixed. Wow. And nobody is happy say, yeah, too. But when you say, if we had pay attention to the issues never honor. Now say you put things in place. I'm sure by now we'll have a stable power.
Okay.
In the sense that and then say if you cry people will be willing to pay. Look, the issue is 14.7 no. It be an issue for Ghanaians, but because the power has not been stable, no. And you need to be air council say, if you give him stable power, say they be a why would I have a problem paying the increment?
Okay.
But then it's stable. Wow, and because there are so many issues, I think it's about time the current government, NDC for no, we must hold those who plunk us into these issues, no, responsible and accountable, because we can't have a minister of energy, have a board chairman and as board for ECG, have management for ECG, and ECG will go through all these challenges. They are owing over 80 billion. Look, the IPP. Somewhere last year, we were owing about $2.5 billion. They even threatened to shut down. That's can you for this current government to pay. Point in is say, are they able to get their funds after generating power for us?
Okay.
From the VRA, Greco, and all those things. And there are issues. The government must come out clear. I'm pleading. Obi Biara one some year, 1 year edition in Semanko year no. The person must be held responsible. Now, then Ghanaians will now brace themselves and say, so we see only 50% air can one. Then you say, oh, you are working. Who says Niyama? And yes,
okay.
Now, into me, that's the only way I can say, because as for PRC, like I said, there's no way they will backtrack. We know more about increment.
Okay.
I buying NTS, then I buying should give them
the money,
the subsidy.
Okay.
Then to cushion Ghanaians.
Okay.
I buying should look at the debt at ECG. 80 billion.
Wow. Makana no pay say yentu ade because nso nemba.
Omo je wa ma July o ma san atum kasa wontu ya. Wo be da na waka say wontu ya. Una nya ba so.
But those are the IMF conditions. Ya di mo say every quarter.
One throw
Every quarter be yentu mo. You said it with so many issues. Wow.
Ya wa ha. Yewura mama. Emma to force one side omo be do time wo kasa nkasa bi.
Too much.
Ye campaign wi ayen kasa.
Oh no, what hire too much?
Wo man no.
Must say mine too much.
Obama, dear Tieni, ya wa how say wa yi betting tax, 11 year machine tax if no the 4.
Yes.
Oh, me pacho. O kasa man kasa crowd phone so po bi na ne nchate.
O de ha.
Utie. We are robbing Peter to pay Paul. To obi bottom na dey akoshi obi bottom. Utie. O yi betting tax we free on the 14.75. And 75 no, they are
ECG
almost 15. ECG. And
water of
4.02. Nana ya janto owe.
This is our president.
Omo nyina show manum ti omo timi nkasa sisi. O he fa se no ye pani wo PRC a. O se ne organs nyina shut down ye de no to ade so call. Be na ye time say be bisa no questions. Say o fie ni fie wakofie nti no ni nkomo bio. De na ba na obecheche ma kire mampani no. Ono to obo ntrene se wa ba attack Ira John Dramani mama bia wo ne wo de. Ye tun so moto e kontokwa papa no so bia atake no ye tutun krofo botom de akoshe krofo fufuro botom wo ka ho asem why you betting tax afro you afro you de abeji esu ni mpa cho ne ewura lote yi wasu neti by jumenka seka biu by July won be san so asa ye de atum ma me nkire wenne so be use fan any TV auto electricity 300 component mean so no more than a week it mean 10 days 14% abeka na so auto 300 so to be 900 enya senti bi krampo nya den so yesu enyina nim se di wiase eno system no aye eti mampani wo ka ho asem se ma me nkyerɛw there are petty things yem fanya campaign o nya be ma sem amanyofo bedu ba bi no ye betene ma bi ase wo ti ase ye wo di ne ma bi bo bi ote adwam no so saa bre na so wan hwe na table ne dan na behwa ne ti kɔhwa ha edi e be ye wo no wontimi nka ho asem ene galam se wa kwan a wa bre na se wagya ho asem kan so nka ho asem
me kan beda bia me
na mpacho na oma lanche yellow army o ne ma mesiri wafo ne papa pompanimfo
blue army no
yellow army aba nora e konnam ngura mpreko twam opro bi twam hello is for galam say is for pork for crossing forest over the cabro fufu kotena ngura mo ya bo to de mo to omfo hwe wosu wo yi betting tax afro wiase nyina Ghana nyina ya bwaje wo so ya bo se de o se ni sky yentew obi ani age electricity ya watum ye kan me nua lotete ha say MPP ase o man no e na maba me kai se ye ka galamse nsam wa nua no santwurofo bi na me ka se o mampani dada wo se oba obeyi o mo galamse ntie de o makogu mu me nua kwakubu an de ta wagu no kon ye nte ya na obi de ta wagu no kon se de esue asi na dware ye so nkonko dware ene de maka kura me na ye o hye suit so ka nipa gu me egi ma nipa kokko wu ye nte kuro ma nya galamse nsam na bia ena nipa kokko wu ye Sankrofo ni nyina fight against a ban we say ya ma ECG akosoro so hwe table am wo ha from 2020 bepim 2022 NPP aban ya to electricity e me na utie 2020 to 2022 won wakokudu amede kan ya to electricity mu ba from abreso mo timi to bi mu 89.something% to 2024 cry to electricity mu it was 6.47% for 2024. What you say?
Yeah, but me were data or today 2022.
Me but
2020 there was an increment and
there was no increment.
There was an increment.
And I mean to be the boy. And tell your papa and I'm family.
Okay. But there was an increment in between 2022 to 2020.
IMF conditions every quarter.
So I just mentioned the
conditions.
Obama say Mr. Sante Pekwanya kasa. Yeti kroma Zuba ene Zuba ka kire ye say. Asante fo wo pavement so nyina ye politics ne ye meti amento go so.
Wankasa Asante fo.
Wo say wo ma adwadifo kafra wa correct me. Wo say adwadifo wo pavement so nyina opese wo ye o Asante mama ne ye fe. Nkrofo no mu insight omo ko mu ye ba wo so nkokrom do ma wo mu fifi adi. Ti aba no krom nkoto. MPP nwemetena fie yete anya no mpacho me ma me no Asante fo mo hwema no pay Zuba so one the boys no 10 men omugu pick up wo mu bebo mu ankasa Me pacho ni Obama. Me pacho. I have the video here. Video ni no producer ni no obiara.
Ose obia. Yebe pamo free kwan ho.
Na de no ntimi no monkasa. Ye military regime.
Ontimi mo obia.
Ka say oba obia.
Mama nkasa mo nchiro.
Ose obi o kwan ho.
Eti Obama. Mo mfa me bon training. Asante for ma na hu o so sori anopa. Bo ka shire bo kola kotena kwan no oyi ni ntos wo yi ne banche no omunya bayira brewadwo o wutie omunya bayira brewadwo it is was so kind of contest me so tie man nto no wa ma yokun no
wa get the right in they will deal with you
obi anya akwala na
but I don't think say
when I get there Mr. Sante say
that's the point I don't think say he will go there beating them no
in Asante region. So when I get there with my boys, there and there, no, he will beat you because you want to give me uncomfortability. So uncomfortability, I'll beat you.
One can say Asante Four.
How can you make us?
But who can say Asante Four? It's not like they are against Asante. See, you are just preaching hatred for the NDC.
Oh, Alote never had any for
please, I've not said that. You did worse. You did worse things against us. You incited our own people against our party. They sat at home. They never went out. They
have issues. They complain.
Okay.
A brain among the Bible. One more what do you see? 14.75% at Tolos. Or the Todd, you know, the Wako Chianso. What's your Cotan Sambono? Also,
didn't add anything.
Ukasa omo amufi mfimfie no mfi wa na media fo no bisa
mo BNT
ade a obi ya na ma de ba ko a me kan ne se ukasa omo amufi mfimfie no mfi wa na media fo no bisa fa na do moko mesi mini baabi a me do moko ade a obi ya enye no osusoso a e de ha beba ekwan mu no bi amfa ma no se me ma baabi a na me tu afiri wa me pepa bi di wako na wa de mra hye wonsam begina baabi a eni kwan se wo ye udumadi a me bi sam se wo nya baabi a fuko buko ande awon be so beba musi enja awon obi mu de ekwan won so ye na eti amra nti ekwan ni finfi de me ni baabi a mu de muko me meye sam ko fa police fo aba bejeje na ho na me se ko wa anko e ma wa police achu no do ko police station na wa pe kwan bi abedi nkomo na wa san ba na wa ba begina ho na wa san ba be to ade no ekosi nko no gina kwete menye de meya ni se me ba ho a enye me nkwa no me ba me ne me nan fofo be ba na yeduru ho na wo gina ho na ya ma omre se wa siesie hu na fafiri a na maka mo so ma bo hu da wura na so ba ko no wo se ontia na za adwuma na me ba ya ma Otumfour ma konu mu atie no na mpa ko no bonyo so aza adwuma na me ya ma santene ne bonyo so e no de wo gina ho a ho ba bia wo gina ye che wo na ho na ye babo ho a betwa ma wo ho a me mpa e bon se ye nu but
Mama confirming that in 2022 there was a 27% increment in media. Oh, PRC website.
Yes, I NDC communicator. Did you do PZ? What I'm saying? So I'm going to community PZ.
Mr. Asante.
Also, if you go to Buga, I also about the former. A man said, "You see a road of trust."
Very brief. Very brief on my somehow.
So you maybe add an echo.
But you want to
laws. They be American laws are made for man. On Odemra. Office Emrano and Mahon Quine say, over now, Bibia one na Odi Jumano. But you see, in the same law, no, you'll be a friend of human face value.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah, dear. Every other Bijana or Tom idea. Emratia. But I was saying, we say, over show be a friend human face. Make I on Minister for Education. I don't know. Those days, meaning honor, night as Abaye for ye pampam grofon. As in Parliament, or look, women show human face to the people. So Oka said Yamena me do buy NT. No, it doesn't make logical sense. It doesn't make logical sense.
Okay.
Government has authority. Back to the major issue of ECG. ECG says something. And then problems is starting. Make 1997. Rollins my former PURC as a regulatory body. As a regulatory body. Didn't you're saying arbitrary increment in that net hydrogen into PURC, you know, you for mom so almost BBC now because now me
now more 27% or 2022 and I can even ECG proposed 148%.
Absolutely.
Also, man, to me, I'm saying,
interestingly, PURC, the objective of PURC. Ghana hire me beside me say, you can't review what does it mean? What is review?
The review apples.
Then I can review no. Apples adjustment. But me, my understanding of the review, it can be downward, can be upward. But again, Obama, baby, Bawku, the BMI, your two sign name, and when you first the level of illegal connectivities. What system no
big companies.
I would say estate.
And I pay news I'm from Tamale, one hotel,
big hotel,
sweet hotel. Or more 20 air conditioners.
On from
almost one city a month.
How?
Air conditioner.
I was here shutting now, Mr. Sante, who is in charge to supervise
Thank you.
Well,
I have problem with those.
I think that the point is what you've made. And we need to look at the illegal connections. Let people pay.
40% of the power anymore eco waste.
For
every 100 cities, you lose 40 cities.
What you say? You pan what? No, illegal connection. What the phrase you for them? Some frost or mamerade. Me cotton a few on some frost. Almost free. A chinchim de a shabby on them. Simuni. We didn't get the my
why illegal connection?
One more we and Sakura make me
right.
So if you're able to do that, I bet Cabisani my way now. No, Jira baby. Now, yet, what to chrome. What's the estate baby? Now, would you light?
No, I know the beer fund.
Second,
no, the young fool.
When say, seminar bill for ECG, that was 2015. So I guess, high tension. No, who was an what about the chrome? When it's a supply from Greek, no, West air supply. Now, West.
Power net doors.
Yes, Tomu.
Thank you. It is animal. I say at the end of the day, no, the excessive bills, no,
well, you better must. Henry Asante, no diakum history, and Jennifer Oferua Queen, Sasso and Emmanuel Alute Senior, Y80, and a twasso now or the at me Abra, Alute and Jennifer Queen, Romeo and Juliet.